Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Cast. Welcome back to another episode reaction of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This time I'm on episode 6. So in the last episode, we acquired ourselves a brand new party member, Eisen's apprentice, Stark. So far, he's a very interesting guy. He doesn't seem to be very confident. He's a little bit confused about what's going on, but obviously, as we watched him practically cleave a mountain in half, he is very, very strong. Frieren, Fern, and Stark have to defeat a solar dragon that is guarding a nest that contains a grimoire that Frieren wants because it'll allow her to see through some clothes. And if I've never heard of a better reason for beating a dragon than that, and I'm pretty much all on board. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. Like I said in the last episode, Stark seems like he's got a lot to learn about himself and about others, which is not too different from our other two party members, Frieren and Fern. They all have a lot of self-journey to go on. His might be a little bit different, but it's a journey all the same. Maybe he is gonna have someone that he wants to visit in Oriole as well. We're just gonna have to see where that leads, but for now, I'm really excited to get into this episode. Maybe we're gonna fight the dragon. I'm hoping we're gonna fight that dragon this episode. If you want to watch my reactions to the next episodes right now, you can do so over on my Patreon. Episode 7 will be available on the Soul tier, and episodes past that will be available on the Ascended tier. It'll be shown right over here. Those reactions on Patreon are also extended length, meaning that you get more reaction and more discussion to go along with each and every one of my videos. With that being said, let's jump into episode 6 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Episode 6, The Hero of the Village. That is an insanely tall gash, too. I don't know exactly how he's reaching that high. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Much like Frieren, I'm assuming the dragon knows how strong he is and knows that he would lose in a fight. Good question to ask him. He would do it. Whether he knows it or not, he would do it. It already reminds me of last episode when they're fighting the ghost. You never really know until you're in the situation. Damn. Yeah, what'd he do, I wonder? I'm with you there, Fern. I don't think so either. Okay, this is what Frieren mentioned last episode. I mean, that is a terrifying monster to fight for your first time. Jesus. Okay. I like that they didn't bail her out. For sure. He's been here for 3 years, of course. He's definitely doing it for them. And he knows that if he runs the village, they'll die. That being said, he's sitting out in the wilderness. I don't know why the dragon doesn't attack the village while he's out there. She's got faith in him, because she was the same way once, just like she said. No doubt in my mind either. The only one concerned with his actions is himself. He didn't actually run, come on. Fern was smiling. Of course you will. Because they actually praised him? Unlike Eisen? By the sounds of it, it might be the first time he was actually treated well by somebody. Of course, though, Eisen, I'm not saying he mistreated him, but tough discipline, tough love. Whoa. That looks sick.
手が震えてる。怖いの？あっさり認めるんだね。
Yeah, it's your survival instincts. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a very good way to put it. It's like Aizen said, he's just like me, and Frieren sees herself in him too. This OST kicking in at the same time, this is so cool. The fighting hasn't even started yet, but I already love this fight. Is the dragon gonna be the one that runs? Let's see it. Ooh! Oh yeah, this animation's sick. I love this. This looks so good. You better get to preparing that spell, Frieren. Why though? Because he's that strong? Sick. I hate to put myself up on a horse, but I guess both of my reasons for why he responded that way. I was kind of right on both, because he was really strong and because there was more to him. Also, this animation's incredible. This looks so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's not even preparing a spell. She's just kind of letting him do it. Is it already dead? You got it, bro. Don't worry about it. It might not be the best way to build trust with him. But he'll find his confidence, maybe, from that. That was really smart. I like that. I wasn't actually I was like, why isn't she preparing the spell? I thought she was just monologuing, but... That was really... I like that by Frieren. She just gets to steal all the loot. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. It's probably like multiple millions of dollars of stuff in there. Wanna go on another one? See what it's like yourself, maybe? That's his fear speaking. Gotta enjoy the little things, Aizen. He gets it. Himmel gets it. Unsurprisingly at this point. You have to go get one. This is so nice, man. Not sure if that's what she meant. Oh my. You know what? Stark, you deserve better. Leave the party. They're not gonna respect, like, I mean, I don't know, can you even go with him on this journey at this point? I cannot, wow. Yeah, no, it's over. It's just over. Talk about being unconfident before. At this point, no respect at all. Maybe he's a grower.
それでシュタルクこれからどうする？別にアイゼンのところに帰ってもいいんだよ。
師匠が俺を連れてけって言ったんだろ。それに俺もくだらない旅がしたくなったんだ。
I think I just lost a little bit of respect for you, Stark. You gotta turn around and walk the other way, my man. Ain't no way. The Fortress City of Waal. Very creative name.
現在関所の通行は認められていない。少なくとも俺が着任してからは魔物も人も一匹たりとも通していない。
This guy seems like a unit.
隊長、上代がお呼びです。
すぐ行く。
This guy is huge. Holy.
この町でくれぐれも問題は起こすなよ。
Yes, sir.
けでこの町は安全そうだし、しばらくここで待つとしよう。
Raising some red flags there, but
久々
sure.
にゆっくり魔法の研究ができるぞ。宿に荷物を置いたら魔法店に行こうっと。
That's kind of concerning when Frieren says that they can take their time here.
関所が空いてないんだからしょうがないじゃん。
How long?
ほら、ここで解散。私宿取ってく。
飯でも食いに行く？うん、一人で行くね。
Wow. You chill out, Fern. Chill out.
最近ではカイロもダメになったって話だぜ。
北側諸国の軍が討伐に動くらしいが、関所が開くのは早くても2年は先だ。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
商売上がったりだ。
She does probably not want to spend 2 years here.
ジャンボベリースペシャル。
Ooh. That looks good as hell.
ガキだったから全部食えなくて師匠と分けたんだよな。でもこんな小さかったっけな。
そいつは坊主が大人になっちまったからだぜ。
Yeah. Or, you know, damn, what is it called whenever products shrink? Shrinkflation? Shrinkflation even hitting the fantasy worlds. Unlucky.
そうか。俺が大き
It is true that everything does seem bigger whenever you're young, though.
ガキの頃は何もかもが大きかったのに。
Oh, that's cool.
ほど
Aizen.
広かった師匠の背中でさえいつの間にか小さくなっちまっていた。
Oh, he is a dwarf.
アイゼンの旦那ももう年だ。
Oh, the bartender knows
親
him?
孝行してやれよ。
That's cool.
本当にこんな小さかったっけな。
A lot of small things being mentioned this episode. I'm not sure I'm okay with it.
俺の金で買ったんだぜ。
すみません。見
Ooh.
てください。
Cloth animation. Very nice.
この町で2年以上待つことになりそうだと言われたらどう思いますか？
嫌だけど。
そうですよね。嫌ですよね。
Okay, the first bonding thing.
安心しました。シュタルク様って。
Yeah, thank God you didn't pick up another elf as a party member.
俺なんか悪いことした？
No, she did something that should offend you, Stark.
交易は全面封鎖。護衛をつけた対象も禁止となると、北側はよほど危険な状況のようですね。
Yeah, I'm sure Frieren has a way.
情勢が落ち着くまで待つしか。
いや。
Maybe there's a detour you can take?
盗賊ギルドの連中も当たってみよう。大丈夫。俺って結構強そうに見えるし。
I'm a decent bluffer. Tell that to the ecosystem you sliced in half.
防衛戦しているようなもんだ。門が開かなきゃどうにもならねえ。
いえ、シュタルク様がとても協力的だと思いまして。
I mean, your goals are...
俺が言い出したことだ。
Yeah, that your goals align. Why
待つのが
not?
嫌なんじゃないのか？
私以上に必死なように見えます。
I mean, I guess he's less used to spending a lot of time on stuff.
どういうことですか？
Wait, yeah, what?
いい景色だろ？
Hey, no, don't change the subject. What do you mean you don't have a lot of time? Is he gonna, like, die or something? Is it just his confidence speaking? He thinks he's gonna die in battle, maybe?
どんな旅だったんだ、師匠。
聞きたいか。あの時、俺たちは
I like how he's already taller than Aizen.
師匠は長い人生の中のたった10年の冒険を何よりも大切にしている。
Very nice.
きっとフリーレンだってそうなんだろう。
Yeah, of course. Neither of them realized it at the time.
師匠はもう旅ができるような年じゃん。
Okay, it's not true. That man ran across water.
師匠の代わりに くだらなくて楽しい旅をたくさん経験して土産話をたっぷりと持って帰らないとダメな。俺にできる恩返しはこのくらいだからさ。
Yep, Fern feels the same way about Hyder.
師匠が死んじまうんだ。
ならこんなところで足止めはいけませんね。
Wow, dude. Okay. Wow, there's so much I want to say.
まだまだ長生きしそうだけどな。
All right, wow. Okay, so where do I even begin with that scene? There's so much to unpack there. There's so much to talk about. I'm gonna have to like scroll back and just look through this again real quick. First off, I like the fact, the little detail that Stark is already taller than Aizen in this. It just really proves that Aizen was somebody that was larger than life. The earlier scene in this episode where Aizen was speaking about how much nonsense the shaved ice was and how, you know, there's bigger things and better things to be doing on their journey. But then, you know, Himmel, of course, with his infinite wisdom says that I want to have a fun and ridiculous journey than a long and painful one. Of course, he didn't realize it at the time, but Aizen ended up agreeing with him. Aizen is sharing this passion that he had for his journey with Stark. Despite Aizen probably not being the most talkative or emotional or sharing person, obviously, as Stark said, this was a very important time to him. Frieren was also in a very similar position where at the time she maybe didn't realize how important the journey was to her, but afterward, the hero's journey, the journey they went on, their memories were very precious and they both remembered it very vividly because they stopped and allowed themselves to have fun. All of these characters, despite being very different people and having very different experiences, they all have so much in common in different ways that it all interlaces and connects them all together into like a nice web of plot themes and of messages and all of that. It's all been so concise. It hasn't strayed off too far. The characters, like I said, they have their own very individual personalities, but it's the things that they share in common and the general ideas that this journey that they go on is so important that it's so consistent. It's beautiful. And then, of course, you also have this mention that, oh, I'm sure Aizen has plenty of years left, and his mention that he wants to do something for his master. This is where it's important to Fern. Like I said, Fern and Stark, they might seem to be very different in some aspects, but Fern can definitely relate to what he's saying with her relationship with Hyder. She always wanted to do something for Hyder and become worthy apprentice of Frieren before Hyder died. And then this also ties into potentially Stark speaking with Aizen, assuming Aizen dies before they get to this journey, you know, assuming Aizen has less than 10 years left, he might be able to speak with Aizen in Oriole, which will tie him into the purpose of the longer journey too. I don't really want that to happen because, you know, I don't want to see Aizen die, but it might be good for plot purposes, and especially because, you know, he seems to be a little bit naive about Aizen. I guess Aizen's just been around for so long that he's just assuming that he'll never die, but of course, we all know that's possible. Everybody's time comes eventually, and whether or not he gets closure for this, he might not get closure considering he still feels like he has so much time left to speak with him. It just might act as more fuel for them to get to Oriole. I'm looking forward so much to Hyder, Himmel, and Aizen being there in Oriole, and having a meetup back with Frieren and with everybody, and then having the second journey, and then everybody else being proud, everybody seeing Frieren end up in Oriole, all of our former party members, and allowing her to not only cherish the first journey, but now the second journey as well, and make new friends and properly experience it and appreciate it this time. Oh man, it just, all thematically, I've never been able to see like the end of a journey so early on in the story and be so excited for it. Seriously, it's amazing. And then you also have the possibility that Oriole is not what Flam described the whole time, and maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe you don't get to speak with them again, but it might not even matter because the new journey taught you the lessons that you need to teach, and it gave you the closure that you needed in the first place. There's so much to speculate on, but this is just so well written without being way too out there at the same time. It's beautiful, and it's unique too. Really enjoying this so far. What a dense but interesting and nice conversation that was between Stark and Fern. What's she hiding for?
フリーレン様、こんなところで何をやっているんですか？
Frieren's so cute.
静かにして。追われてるんだよ。
Uh-oh. What did she do?
何やらかしたんだよ。
知らないよ。私はただ魔法店をはしごしていただけで。
Uh-oh.
申し訳ありませんでした。
Oh. They didn't realize who she was?
待って、すごく嫌な流れな気がする。
衛兵隊長が無礼を働いたようですな。この町の城代として謝罪いたします。
He respects her.
気にしてないよ。この人は衛兵の仕事をしただけだし、私も全く急いでなくて、むしろのんびり。
また北側へ旅立つおつもりなの
Open the gates now. You leave today.
てのことでしょう。その志、まさに英雄の
Oh, I see what's going on here.
北側諸国の民も喜ぶことでしょう。
I mean, it works as a valid excuse to get through. She's like, no, I wanted to stay here for a while. Meanwhile, Fern and Stark are just like, yeah, let's go.
こんなに簡単に通れるだなんて、初めからフリーレン様の名前を出していればよかったんじゃないですか。言っても無駄だと思っていたんだよ。それに私、こういうのあまり好きじゃないんだよ。
俺は見れてよかったって思っているぜ。
Yeah, he doesn't mind getting a bit of praise.
師匠もこんな感じで北側に旅立ったんだな。
Aw. Cool. Cool transition. This is very much her reliving the path.
魔法の研究したかったな。まだ言ってる。
大変だったんだぞ、あれからいろいろ。なあ。
So I wonder if this means we're gonna fight some of the remnants of the Devil King's army. I know that's not like the point of the journey, but is that our next side quest to help out all the people up north that need help fight the army off? That's exciting. Alright guys, well that was episode 6 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, and it might be a little bit early to say this, but definitely one of, if not my favorite episodes so far. There was just so much dense stuff packed in there, especially with Stark and Fern. Their characters are so simple but so interesting at the same time. I really, really enjoy the direction and the pace that this show has going for it. I think I said most of what I needed to say already, but I just gotta appreciate the fact that this show is not super fast paced, but at the same time, quite a lot happened in this episode. They fought the dragon, they visited the town, they had some great conversations, they had some great bonding moments, they shared some backstories and some flashbacks with Aizen and with Stark and with everybody, and then now we're looking forward and we're moving on already, and it's just really good. I don't think that could have been paced better even if they tried. I think they did that almost perfectly. This was a pretty perfect episode for the most part. And some great animation cuts as well, I must say. I gotta rewatch that fight with the dragon as well, but not only was I really pleasantly surprised with the outcome of that. I mean, obviously I didn't really have that much doubt that Stark couldn't beat it himself, but I like that Frieren, her intention was never to assist him in the first place. That was, I really like that twist on it. Just a really pleasant episode all around. Really, really impressed with the writing there. Like I said, not too insane or anything, nothing too out of the blue happened, no insane twists or anything, but just very digestible, understandable, comprehensive pacing and story, and yeah, I mean, I could sit here and glaze it all day. That was really, really good. And I'm excited to see what comes next. What's up north? We're gonna fight some Devil King remnants, maybe? Some of the army? I'm wondering if at any point in this show, if Frieren is gonna encounter like a genuine challenge, like something that is like in the form of an enemy. I'm sure she's gonna have challenges within herself. There's gonna be some things that maybe she needs to confront about herself or her past, or maybe on behalf of her party members. Maybe they're gonna be in trouble and she's gonna maybe have to sacrifice something to help them. But so far, up until this point, Frieren's pretty unbothered with everything, dragon included. I'm just excited to see what conflict is coming. The story at this point is still pretty open-ended. We're still traveling north, and yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes next. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed my discussions I've had. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Of course, I read just about all of the comments I get on my videos. And of course, if you want to see my reactions to the next episodes right now, they're over on Patreon, like I said. And with that being said, guys, leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.